So today I want to talk about talking head videos here on YouTube or wherever else you see to use them. You see, talking head videos are probably one of the most popular forms of video content. You'll see it on makeup channels, educational channels, gear review, and just about everything else few far and in between. But oftentimes the problem with talking head videos is they can be a little bit slow and a little bit draining, and you're going to lose people's attention. And because we live in such a fast-paced world, losing the attention span of your viewers is not something you want to do. And there's no rule saying that in a talking head video I have to have a stagnant camera and just be sitting in one spot the whole time. In fact, I can move around, or I can even go and get myself some coffee like you see in a lot of those cool cinematic B-roll sequences. You can even get creative if you have a smaller camera like a GoPro. For example, right now I'm recording on the GoPro Hero 9 Black, so it's really small and versatile, and I can put it pretty much anywhere that I want. Now, you might lack a little bit of audio quality and video quality going to something like a GoPro versus your fancy DSLR or other filmmaking type camera, but the vast amount of things that you could do with these cameras are pretty profound. Another thing you could do, and probably have noticed in this video, maybe subliminally, maybe subconsciously, or maybe you just consciously noticed, is I've used different types of music throughout, and maybe even some sound effects. One of my favorite places to get royalty-free music and sound effects is called Artlist. I think they're amazing because of their vast licensing. You can do pretty much anything you want once you download that music for yourself and for clients. Link in the description box below. Now let's say for a minute you're trying to make a point about something, and maybe you don't have a dog around to talk about your dog in your video. You could use something like B-roll footage to overlay over top of your video to change up that particular talking head, prove your point, and you could use something like Artlist's sister company, Artgrid, to get those B-roll footages. You see, the talking head format is one of my favorite formats. I'm not really big on vlogging anymore and other styles of recording video because, one, I'm on a very timely schedule, and talking heads are typically the fastest for me. But sometimes they do get a little bit boring, it gets a little bit repetitive, I'm not always challenging myself. So therefore, you can try new creative and innovative things just like this. I mean, half the fun about creating videos is to experiment and actually have fun with it. Wouldn't you say so, Lily? That's part of the fun of videos? Making videos? You like making videos? So if you want to spice up your talking head videos, consider things like moving around a little bit, changing up the scenery, incorporating some B-roll footage, music, and just trying fun, weird, and quirky things like I did here with the GoPro. Now, just because I used a GoPro doesn't mean you have to. Cell phones are also pretty small and can fit in some pretty tight spaces. So maybe even consider using your cell phone, because you're probably always going to have that handy as well. Hide it away and do some cool transitions and fun things that's going to help keep your audience's attention. But that's just a few of my tips to help you improve your talking head videos. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and as always, be sure to create something new today.